Hey everyone, I'm Buddyfight, and this is another replay video of this is Sky Machine Corps this time, or Mech Sky Squad as we're going to be called in, English. So it's like a hero rule deck. It's based on transform or ride. It's just time you ride, because I don't know why you can't just transform, but whatever. So this deck is actually fairly super consistent, honestly. Like most of the hero rule decks are now, but this one is, just like you search out your weapons and you search out your size 3s pretty quickly, and you need a size 3s to ride. So right off the bat, you have cards that let you draw just for playing them and all that stuff. So right here I'm playing against Superheroine Knights. I searched out crit reducers mostly in this instance, since once you crit reduce Purgatory Knights, you basically win. So I don't think my opponent didn't draw into Demios, sadly, so I don't really get to show off the crit reducers, but I do have them in my hand, so he's just going to attack them. He's just going to attack with Grudge Arrow, but I do use Asanagi to shield this, so it gets 3,000 more defense, and then off I get draw a card and it saves. So then, oh no, he has to call Demios early, so he's going to just destroy my other one. Kagari is honestly a super good card, and the fact that you can take cards out from your drop zone makes it even better. So of course Kagari, haha. And here's the draw 2 card. So I have a ton of cards in my hand, and I'm just like, this is already turn 2, so you can tell like the deck kind of just keeps you where you need to be. So Vetter obviously gives me life. Babuki I think is supposed to be the buddy, but I prefer Konami instead, since she does let you search out cards whenever you need it. I don't know why I keep searching out the crit reducer. It's not like it's going to help me. It's not even going to help right now. So attack with that 3 crit. He's gonna Black Dragon Shield, which is fine. I still declare an attack, so Vetter does activate, and I can destroy Demios early. But he's gonna just try to protect it, but nothing. He's not gonna be able to protect it, since the card that he's playing isn't a counter, so he can't play it. Sorry. That happens. Double attack time for that 3 crit, and then kind of just how it is. You can be aggressive and then defensive whenever you want. That's more of your choice. I know there's one that lets you burn off gauge. I think that one works better in FTK builds, not for the regular builds. With the FTK build being with the Kaizerian impact, you just like burn your opponent out, and then you just go straight into final phase and just smack him for that 5. So he survives with 1, but since I have cards in the drop, so I'm going to just take them, immediately put them in, which can avoid the weapon link conditions and just smack you again. So here, that's game. Next game is up against Electro Deities. Electro Deities actually can do very, very well against this deck, since Electro Deities are more like defensive and then offensive, defensive, offensive. They switch on a dime. So here they have to, just do my usual standard play, ride into Konami, yada yada yada. I do forget the buddy thing, so it doesn't really matter. It's not mandatory anyway. I do make a misplay in this game though, because I forgot Lisa. The size 0 prevents your parts from being destroyed. If I had remembered it, I would have just kept it. You'll see. So they're going to try to go for the item searcher. I'm going to immediately null it, since Electro Deities need the item, and if they don't have the item, they're kind of like in a bind. So I know they have 6 cards in their hands now, so I need to force them to play something, since Miracle Fighter is always used. Here they go into the Zano, then bam, go into Kaga, welcome to Electro Deity. They go into, add 3 gauge, but they have to call Susanoo, which is already good for me, since I used the part in their hand. And now they're going to get their item through their gauge, which, that sucks, but, what can you do? He's going to destroy my item, or attempt to anyway. I forget the Lisa prevents that from happening. So I just, use the Asanagi counter to just put the soul card. And then, go in for it again. Crit reduce this time, take only 2 damage. I don't need another Lisa, so I'm just going to keep it. Infinite operation would be helpful, but he's going to Buddy Possess into Alana Rasu, which high defense does screw me over in certain situations. I guess it's like, but obviously Mat 1 does give you 3,000 more power, which is very helpful, but I'm not going to use it right now. I'm going to just call Konami again, not Kagari. I swear all these things sound the same, sorry. Gauge and draw, get the impact this time, which is, great for me. Go into Mat again, draw a card, yada 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 skill. He's going to use my roster skill to gain 2 life, 12,000 defense, and all that stuff, but he does have a card in the center, which means I can use Penetrate, which is already great. Infinite Operation. Let's just search out, another Crit Reducer and Fubuki. I do like her premium rare art, by the way. It's very nice. I thought she was just in her underwear, but she is actually wearing shorts. She is wearing shorts, so there's that. Attack for that 3 crit, and then just link attack for everything. Apparently he doesn't have any defense in his hands, so I just smack him, for that. Regardless, I could have just went to Final Phase and smacked him again with 5 crit, or just, stacked crit reducers. Either way, I would have won. Final game is against Folktale. Folktale honestly just takes a hard L to this deck because Vetter just constantly just pop the item. Like, I feel like that's just Folktale's biggest weakness, is that a lot of cards, like a lot of decks just now just say, like, if I attack, I can destroy this, attack, destroy this, attack, destroy this, which does just screw up Folktale pretty hard. But he's he's gonna do the standard opening. Just try to stack souls, yada yada yada. Attack me with Emma, skill, get that, search top 3, put in Emma, and then all that shenanigans. I don't open with a ride, which sucks, but I do open with an operation, so I can just search a ride. So, obviously Konami and a Crit Reducer, because it's that kind of deck. I do already have a Mat in my hand anyway. I want to call Yukari, which has no call cost or ride cost for whatever reason, I don't know why. Put Vetter into Soul, then Purge Vetter so I can get more gauge. Pay gauge for Konami. Konami searches out what did I search out this time? I honestly don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen this. The Crit Reducer, of course. Matt gets me a draw card. I don't really have anything else in my hand. I play Lisa, and then just stick on that. Honestly, I have 2 shields, 2 Crit Reducers, and Infinite Operation, which I already used, so good enough. Attack Emma, but he's going to dodge it with Hex and Ceremony. Get that gauge and draws. Folktale. This is the one Folktale's greatest weakness, honestly. The fact they have to pay life to use their item. Even though they can get life back later, it just kind of seems like a hindrance. Like, at least, even regardless if I do anything, you'd still take damage. But keep on hitting him, no point in hitting their cards. I'm going to purge my Mat at the end of the turn. My opponent is going to play that set spell, which is very sus artwork. More gauge and draws, yada yada yada. But I guess while we're talking about this, I can just say that the Mech Sky Squad, it's just the only weaknesses like I would find is that if you don't open a ride, you're kind of in a bad situation since hero time, Sky Machine Core draw card requires you to have a card with souls in it, so you kind of just want to have access to ride immediately. In this instance, I'm going to just instantly crit reduce, so the super aggressive deck of Folktale can't really do much to you if you just crit reduce them to hell. And that's really it. It is funny though how as soon as these cards are revealed, people just compare them to Sky Strikers from Yu-Gi-Oh!, which I guess is a fair and reasonable in comparison. They do look very similar, and they kind of just work as a super consistent deck. So I do understand that the comparison. However, my crit reduction plan doesn't really work since Emma can just destroy monsters, and I have 2 monsters on the field, so kind of a bummer. My opponent is honestly very slow. I don't really like it very much. I do make a point to say that. I don't like how slow he is. But obviously my opponent has a plan to try to win. Destroying Emma, get that gauge. You need gauge for a dragon, so what can you do? Pay a life, yada yada yada. I'm gonna get 1 more card with another Asanagi since the size 3s can go into 2 souls, not just 1 soul. The smaller ones can go into 1. However, there are quick card ways to get around that. Just add more souls to your item, yada yada yada. So he's going to call Red Cape Dragon, try to attack me for 7 crit, even though my card reduces crit by 2, but I don't really care since I have Fugal Shield, 2 gauge, 2 life, and then he's going to restand his card, try it again, 2 gauge, 2 life. That didn't work out, so it's going to call another Red Cape Dragon, attack me again. He is going to land a hit this time, which sucks, but reduced crit does exist, so I only take 5 damage this time. Great for me. Yeah, no gauge. 3 cards in his hand. I feel in a very secure position. Hero time. Let me turn. So look at the top of my deck. Get the cross spell. I don't need Fluke with shields, so I'm going to win at this turn. Keep on going. Gary, more Gary. Go the impact, infinite operation just because I can at this point. I don't know why. I just want to just keep getting weapons at the drop so I can use the impact better. I don't really need Fubuki very much, honestly. I just like her that she's there. So right now I have the Crit Reducer to Matt in my soul, so I'm just going to call another Konami Search, another card. This time it's going to be another Crit Reducer, of course. Matt again. This time going in through the Drop Zone Searcher. Then the Kagari and Lisa. Lisa protects my cards from being destroyed just in case. So right now I'm just going to hit you with that penetrate damage. At that point, not really much you can do since Folktales aren't very defensive, much as people would like them to be. When you have dwindling resources, what can you really do, honestly? And he's going to use a skill of his item to try to just gain as much life as he can, but nothing really matters, honestly. I have the impact, I have more than enough gauge, and I have weapons in my drop zone. So I'm just going to attack him again, hit for that penetrate damage, regardless of what he wants. Only 2 life left. Attempt, but you know, Lisa prevents destruction, so he can't use his card to destroy one of my cards. Go into the final phase, pay that gauge. I think I put a mat, or just restand it. I honestly don't remember. Yeah, there's no weapons in my drop anymore, so I just restand and just attack him, and that's it. I do very much enjoy Mech Sky Squad, and I really hope you do too. So this is every day Buddyfighter, and I will see you later.